You tell me, mate. I have no idea. To be honest, we were pretty comfortable. We actually the forwards actually managed to get the heads out of our asses and actually do something and scored a really nice goal. And then, I mean, it's a case of we score a goal after doing nothing for an hour. We score a goal. It's to be honest, it's been a story about last couple of matches. Score a goal and then we concede and then we capitulate. And first, I would like to say, you know, it may have been a foul for that first goal for Leicester. Well, it was an offside though. I don't know how VAR. I mean, we're not even going to go into that, but how VAR, the line that they're meant to be basing off doesn't touch anyone. It's on it. Thing is, the line, the the basing the line. They're meant to say, oh, it's going off Firmino's foot, but the line isn't even touching Firmino's foot. It's like a yard in front of it. But then they're going the line to Amarvi's elbow, or whatever, and they're going, oh, he's onside. And I'm like, right, okay, well, I mean that we're not even going to go. I mean, the incompetency of referees is not even a doubt at this point. They're just shit. They don't deserve death threats, but they're just shit. So I'm not even going to say anything anymore. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. I think referees should be allowed to be criticised just to a certain point, but well, in their own minds. But anyway, we get to 1-1. I'm like, right, okay, and I remember sitting here thinking, right, okay, kicking the balls, but we'll go ahead and we'll try and get something. I naively thought we'd actually do something, and then for some reason, Alison Becker once again. Now, I love Alison Becker. He's on my phone screen. On my phone with Van Dijk because I love him to bits. Three times now in the space of two games, he's bottled it, and he comes out rushing out, attacks our new centre half, and then that cocky. Oh, I don't want to swear, but Jamie Vardy taps in and starts, riding the corner flag like an idiot. I'm like, how old are you? Sorry, sir. Um. Anyway, that's my own personal gripe there. And then straight away it goes to 3-1, and I stopped watching after that because straight away it was just I'm just left with this thing of I'm not surprised anymore, but I'm still left speechless of how bad
Yeah,
it's actually got.
yeah, I know what you mean.
Tweets
Yeah.
out because it's
Mm.
all this does. These performances is basically Christmas. Four defeats of the last six. Two wins in nine or something that we've had since like Christmas. All the highlights is how Virgil van Dijk is the best defender that's ever, well, if in the world,
But it
because
has to be. Like I was
the
thinking
play,
to myself earlier whilst I was having my tea, it has to be more than that, doesn't it? It can't just be.
but the players, well, the people are saying, oh, it's the injuries, and it's fatigue because we've been run ragged for 3 years. Oh, it's this, oh, it's that. Players, they're professional football players, and the majority, 90% of that team is still the same team from last season. How can they suddenly go from great to the lowest that I've seen them in forever? And
Um,
there's got to be a sense of personal pride. There's got to be a point where they go, right, guys, enough's enough. Yeah, we're knackered, but we're not going to let ourselves get embarrassed week after week. But there's
uh,
nothing.
I will just say that's 3 defeats on the trot now for Liverpool. They lost, obviously, 3-1 to Leicester, 4-1 to City. Brighton, they lost 1-0 to at home. Then their last win was on the 31st of January, a 3-1 win at the London Stadium against West Ham
I, I don't get
United.
it. Like the West Ham and Tottenham results were meant to be like a turnaround. Like, come on, guys, let's get the season back on track. And look. I'm not questioning the loyalty to the club. I question the amount of effort they're putting in and the personal pride as professional football players because
Mm.
you just see them walking. You don't look like they're trying to score at times, and I, that's why I was putting on Twitter. Write us off for a couple of seasons because people say, we need a couple of signs. I think there needs to be a massive clear out because too many of those players are not good enough. We, I
I mean,
mean,
they did win.
straight
They
away,
did win the title for you last season. Don't you think you're being a wee bit harsh?
maybe I'm a lot calmer now than I was during the match, and I admit I put harsh stuff on Twitter because I've seen this team be so good that
Mm.
I sometimes I think to myself, am I being too harsh because they've been that great? Are they not loud on off day? Yeah, they are loud on off day, but it's becoming it's not just a dip anymore. It's becoming a habit of a lack of mentality, lack of leadership, lack of anything
Mm.
anymore. Like even when last season, the season before, when we'd be playing bad, we'd go behind whoever, or we'd score, they'd equalise, we'd still grind a result out, or we'd not capitulate. Every match now, it looks like we're going to capitulate.